And welcome everybody to the Wrong Buyers podcast preview show. It's just something different and it's a way of just checking that the kit works. So if there's anybody watching, if they can drop us a line on YouTube and Facebook and just to confirm that everything's hunky-dory. Take about 10 minutes just to go through a couple of things for you which hopefully you might find useful. So where are we? Yes, it's the start of the World Indoor Singles Qualifiers and Pairs, and the rickshaw's made its way to the square sausage country. Yes, that's right, we've come over the border, we've up at into Bonnie, Scotland, and Dunfermline to be more precise, at Abbeyview Indoor Bowls Club for the start of the World Singles Qualifiers. It's a double header this weekend, so we're here Saturday and Sunday. They're playing for, that's what they're playing for, to get to the Potters World Indoor Championships January the 10th to the 26th. Oh, I think that date is wrong, so we'll ignore that. That's got the wrong year on, wrong date, ignore that. So, there we go, that's what we're showing you tomorrow, the World Open Singles Qualifier. It's a little bit different, they've taken quite a few more entries than usual. They've got 88 here at Abbeyview, and it is split over two venues. We have 56 here at Abbeyview, and there is 32 at a club called Headwell, just 10 minutes down the road apparently. And what will happen is both venues will play to a quarter-finals, then the Headwell quarter-finals will come over to Abbeyview and we will play down to a winner. There's also a qualifier taking place down at Gormley. They've got 96 entries. That's getting played over two venues as well. It's at White Oaks as well, so it's a busy day. It's just supply and demand. The more that the PBA have decided to accommodate, and they're trying over the two venues, see how it goes. Hopefully it works well for them. So like I say, we are at Abbeyview, and there we go, that's the draw. So cast your beady eyes there. Games to pick out. Stephen Scott possibly playing Fergie. We've got little Danny Porter on early. Battle of the ladies, Ailsa Robinson taking on Carla Banks. Sam O'Donnell taking on Stephen Martin. And we've got Alex Bryden. I thought that was Sam Allardyce, but it's Scott Allardyce. And the legend that is Kenny Bald taking on another legend, David Wilson Senior. You can see there's 3 games highlighted in yellow. They're our streaming games, so you can see Mark Allison against Alistair McIntyre. That's on at 8 o'clock. 9:30 we've got Big Alan Ramsey taking on Mark Rennick. And then we've got Danny Gormley, fresh from his exploits at Falkirk, where he qualified for the Scottish International Open, which we'll mention a little bit later on. And he's taking on legend himself, John McHutchison. The Headwell draw, there you go, there it's all on for you. 32. And if you notice, bottom of the draw, my right hand man, Mr. Bull taking on Andrew Johnson. Like I say, the winners of that will get down to a quarter-final. They will head over to Abbeyview and play the remaining quarter-finals at Abbeyview, due about 5:30. Now we can reveal, as is the sponsor's choice, we've been allowed to reveal it, so here we go, big drum roll, there you go. So the 2026 World Indoor Bowl Championship sponsor's choice, we've got Paul Hartley, Greg Harlow and Nicole Rogers. Nicole getting the wild card into the ladies match play. Paul and Greg both into the World Singles. Paul getting there via probably his PBA top ranking for 2025, and Greg dropped out of the top 16 but's been given the sponsor's choice, so And I'm not getting wrong for letting you know that I've been given the green light just in case anybody spits the tea out watching it. All right. Right, now just to take a quick step back from the PBA. As you know, our good little mate Jason Parkinson's quest to promote the sport continues, and he's introducing a Great British Premier League along the lines that you've seen in Australia. 32 teams split over 2 venues, St Neots and Glasgow. Now we can reveal the lineup for St Neots, so here's a little promo for you. And there you go, that's the lineup for St Neots, 1st of March. Got to say the names are great, the graphics are great. What can go wrong? And I'll take my hat off to Jason again. At the end of the show we'll reveal the Glasgow lineup as well, so stay tuned for that in about a couple of minutes. Right, back to the PBA, there we go. So Sunday sees us with the World Open Pairs qualifier. It's a maximum of 32 entries into it. Well, there's the draw. Have a quick look at that lot. Past qualifiers, left, right and centre. Jack Bird down at the bottom there playing Finley Gowan. Where's my right hand man at? Oh, he's right top of the shop. Mr. Hartley, the housewife's favourite. Hartley and Bolt taking on Chris Ford. I think they're actually on the streaming rink. I think the first game is also Ali Coleman against Rhys Nortman. I think that would be confirmed, but that's your little draw for you. Now, as we mentioned about Danny Gormley getting through in the Scottish International Open, massive congratulations to himself and Nathan McKendrick, who took the West Lothian spot, the in-house qualifier, and Nathan will make his debut against Aaron Johnson, runner-up last year. And if you stayed with us the day before, Falkirk, Daniel got through, and we caught up with him after his win, so here's a little interview. Right, everybody, you've just seen a cracking final there of the Scottish International Open qualifier used Falkirk. Daniel Gormley, well done, son.
Thanks very much, Richie.
Tremendous, mate. First set, bit, I mean...
Do you want to know something? The pace has been changing in between each session, depending on the amount of people in the stadium, and yeah, very scratchy. To be honest, his first ball was magic.
I said during the stream, I said, he nailed you for about 4 ends on the spin with his first ball.
I totally agree. Yeah. And even in the second set, I start off with a really good 3, but I was like, I need to change this just to get him off his rhythm.
Yes.
And well, it went well until I had another ropey end.
Yeah.
make things hard for myself, right?
The 4 up there, wasn't it? I mean, 6-0 up, and then the 4 up there just left yourself a little bit exposed.
It was one of them. It's just a slack end. I think I had 1 ball, maybe 9 inches, but the other 3 were slack. And I got punished, as you should. As you should.
Which you would expect of good players at this level, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
But then you go into your tie breaks. Yeah. It was the last end, wasn't it? The last end of the second set.
It was.
Looking in trouble. I was calling you worse than rotten for your 3rd ball. Because I said, that's going to be the pain.
Yeah.
But you got a good result out of it.
I did. Well,
you probably looked at the shot.
The forehand, it holds off down here.
Yeah.
And it just sticks and it sticks. And I knew it was there, but I was like, you want to know something? There's a gap.
Yeah.
There's 2 balls in the way. If it should day, it should day.
Yeah.
And thankfully it was my day.
Yeah. But I mean, I watched you earlier on the day, and you've hit things, and you've hit them well.
Yeah.
So
striking's been good. The drawing had been good.
Yeah.
But as you say, when you play these tournaments, to play your A game every game is difficult.
Yeah.
You go through patches, and thankfully you just
scratch your win, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Just scrape it out, and you dug in the tiebreakers. I thought you'd done 2 good tiebreaks, 3 good tiebreaks, really.
I mean, it feels good. James Rippey done me at West Lothian last year in the semi-final. I pulled some balls out of the bag. That was in the semi-final, so just to go get there.
Yeah, so it's first time you've qualified?
First time.
Yeah, great, mate. I'm over the moon for you. Mervyn King?
Mervyn King, easy game, right?
Well, it is, yeah. Well,
yeah. Do you want to know something? We just turn up and we try and play our A game, and if we can, we've got a chance.
That's right. We always say, I said to John earlier on, I says, you can get to so many semi-finals, so many finals, and it just takes one where you trip over, then the following, you're in again.
Absolutely.
But I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself at West Lothian. It'll be a carpet that you're probably used to anyway.
West Lothian's a fantastic carpet, obviously, a great venue as well.
The atmosphere is going to be a little bit different for you, but
I'm going to have to ring up all the mates, all the boys, get them in the stands.
Get the gang in. But no, congratulations, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you later. Well done, son.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thanks, Richie.
Well done, mate.
I appreciate it, mate.
Tremendous, son.
Thanks very much, mate.
Enjoy yourself.
Cheers.
So, well done again, Daniel. Hope you enjoy West Lothian, mate. Not only did he get the golden ticket, but he also grabs 100 PBA ranking points. Now, you might say, what's that mean then? There you go. Because of the improved sponsorship deal with Potters, the WBT PBA reintroduced the old tour card is back. Now, what's the tour card, you may ask? Well, it goes to the winner of the top 32 who gather to 2 venues. They get split into groups of 2 16s, one at Hartlepool, one at Carlisle, and the winner of each venue is given a tour card golden ticket into the Scottish, the Worlds and the UK Open. Now, you kind of grumble at that, can you? We might even throw a curly whirly and a Mars bar in. Really something to play for. Points wise, there you go. If more than 32 players in a qualifier, it's 100 points to the winner. Less than 32 players, it's 50 points. Now, as you know, people can enter as many qualifiers as they want, but for example, if they get the semi-final, quarter-final and the last 16, they only get their best mark, which would be 50 points. They don't get the semi-final, quarter-final and the last 16, because that would be a touch unfair. Now, they're the current standings. There you go. Mr. Bolt's top. The Housewife's favourites at 2. Colin Banks at 3. Top 32. There is currently 41 in the top 32, if that makes sense. Because we've got a few tied on 100. It goes back. I think there's a big fight. There's like a mud wrestle to decide who gets the into the top 32. The next player's got 95, so there's still plenty to play for. And obviously, with that tour card now back on the table, really, it gives the PBA players a bit of reward for their travelling up and down the country. So that's all good. Right. Finally, I said it was only going to be 10 minutes. We're coming up with 15, and we can reveal the teams in the second Great British Premier League venue, which is at Glasgow on the 7th of March. Here we go. Well, as you say, great, absolutely great work. Great work. There you go. Yeah, you can just see the bucket in the corner. I'll tell you what it is. The club's getting the heating redone, and they're currently taking out the old one, and we have a bit of a leak on ring 1. So if you're on ring 1 in the streaming ring, can you fetch your waterproofs? Might be a bit moist. But, yeah, and it's a little bit chilly, I can say, because they've got no heating on. So you might have to put your winter woolies on first thing in the morning, anybody that's coming down. Well, folks, that's it. I said it was only going to be 10 minutes. We've rolled on to 16 minutes. I'll wrap it on for enough. We hope you found it a little bit interesting and a little bit different. We'll see how it comes across. I'll watch it back. Many thanks, as always, for your support. It means the absolute world to both me and Boltley. And if it's one person says thanks very much, that's absolutely fantastic. So we'll be back early doors in the morning, round about 8 o'clock, kick-off. So hopefully we'll see you there. We do know the Ryder Cup, so we do know there's Premier League football. We do know there's Strictly Come Dancing on the night. But hopefully you'll dip in and dip out. We'll see you in the morning. And yes, Daniel Gormley, you are on ring 1. Fetch your waterproof, son. And we'll see you in the morning. Thanks, folks, for watching, and see you tomorrow.